Hi guys, this is the Mr. Matt with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So now we are having a lot of information on the JP side of Dokkan, but also on the global side of the Dokkan. But now I'm here to some juicy news about the JP side. As you know, with the part 3 of the 9th anniversary, we were saying that we would have the EZA of MUI, LR, AGL Goku, and LR Int Blue Evolution Vegeta, sorry. And here it is, we have now the information about both unit, and let me share with you what we know so far. So this is how the unit was before the EZA. This is the EZA. Shout out to Minato Flash for the translations of the EZA information. So let's start by LR AGL UI Goku EZA. So let's see, in terms of this is important because Miraculous Awakening is starting to become a very good team with a lot of the new units from the 9th anniversary to be part of that team. And so now with the leader skill of Miraculous Awakening and representative of Universe 7, Ki +3 attack, HP and defense 180%. So this is starting to be like a really good team. So let's see the super attack effect. So the 12 Ki was only you didn't have any chance, you didn't have a raise, so sorry, yeah, you didn't have the raise of attack. Now we have greatly raise attack for one turn, okay, so no defense, but it will greatly attack the attack for one turn, okay. It will cause colossal damage to enemy, high chance of performing a critical hit for one turn. So this is very, as you know from what we saw on 6th anniversary, this is worded in a way that if you get an additional, the second additional will have the first additional, so the second super attack will get a 100% chance to be a crit. So first attack will be 50% and then the second will be 100%. On top of that, on the 12 Ki super attack effect, we got a new thing, which is ally chance to perform a crit plus 7%. Very interesting. On the 18 Ki, we got a massively raise of attack for one turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, the same high chance to perform a critical hit for one turn, and at that point all allies will have the chance to perform a critical hit plus 7% for 2 turns. That's really good. This guy should be, as expected, he will be a slot 1 unit, so all the units on that turn but also on the turn after will get, well, we get 18 Ki, and I'm pretty sure it will be easy to get that 18 Ki. We will get critical hit plus 7%, not just on that turn but also on the turn after. That's pretty good. And if you get the 18 Ki, then the 12 Ki, that will be increasing the chance to perform a critical hit, which will be pretty good. So now about the passive. So at the time he had an attack and defense plus 150%, now that jump up to 200%, so nice. And we got an additional attack and defense of 77% when HP 77% or above, okay. That should be, I wouldn't say easy, you will have turn obviously where you will not be above 77%, but most of the time you should be, so that would be very good. Then you have Ki +7, wow, and dodge enemy attack including super attack for one turn from first appearance, wow. So this guy, on the first turn, let's say for example for the AoE of Zamasu, you are sure to dodge. That's really good. That's so the first time he will appear, he will dodge 100%. Wow, that's crazy. Then we had a great chance of evading enemy super attack, which was 70%. Now that jump up to 77 chance to perform an additional super attack. Now that's new. At the time we had a medium chance of launching an additional super attack. Now it's a 77% to do an additional, which is a lot higher obviously. So it was 50%, now it's 77%. Nice. Then we got from great chance 70% up to 77% chance to dodge, okay. And we will have plus an additional of 7% chance to evade the enemy within the same turn. With each attack, this character evades. Wow, so on each turn. Okay, so let's say, so on first turn it's not important because you will have 100%, but let's say on the second turn it will appear, you will get 77% chance to dodge. If you get that first dodge, for example, then the attack that you will receive after it will bump up to 77 plus 7. So this is not a 7% chance to dodge, a separate 7% chance to dodge, like we have, for example, for Miansha. The way this is worded, it seems to me that it's stuck on top of the 77%. So you would have 84%, and then you would have 91%, and then you would have 98%. So each time you would do on that turn a dodge, you will increase your chance to dodge. So that's really, really, really good. Okay? Then also new, you will get key plus 2 up to 10. Okay, so even on that first turn you will get key plus 7, but then you will keep on increasing your key and your defense up to 150% with each attack evade. Okay, so at the time we just got a plus, so if we dodge one time at the time, we have a defense plus 30%. So we used to say that it was very important that that first attack that he received was dodged, because like that we would increase his defense by 30%. Now it will not be just by 30%, but each attack evade it will be plus 30% up to 150%. So this guy is going to have crazy defense on top of that. Wow. Wow. Okay? Wow. So, and we have more. Okay, so we have plus an additional attack of 77% and perform critical hit when key is 24 or when activating the active skill. Okay, nice. I reckon you will not have problem with the key. So I reckon that you will have, most of the time you will have that. And with that, you will perform a critical hit. So that's really, really good. If HP 77% or less, oh, so we don't need to get it. So at the time it was when HP was below 50% or below, which was a harder condition to achieve, and you needed that that Goku would receive 3 attacks in battle, but because most of the time it would dodge, it would be very difficult for him to get those 3 attacks, and so it would be like almost impossible to revive, at least very difficult. But now, not only you can start the turn at 77% or less, and you will revive with 77%, so more than the previous 70%, and you don't need to get hurt. So let's say you have a first turn where your HP goes below 77%. He will dodge that first time he will appear, so it makes no sense. Let's say the second time he will appear and you don't have the 100% chance to dodge, and we get super first. We are below 77% and we get super by a crazy attack that by very slim chance we don't dodge and we die. We would revive. Okay. And if we or another ally will revive, because as you know also we will see the condition for that, but LR int Blue Evolution Vegeta also have the ability to be revived. At that point you will get key plus 7, attack and defense plus 77%. If I understand correctly, that's very similar to World Tournament Tech Goku, which you would get that for the rest of the battle. And the turn after he revives, if it's him to revive, he will evade all attacks. Wow. Wow. I don't want to say he's number 1. He's not number 1. He's not better than Beast Gohan. No. He's not better than Beast Gohan. Well, obviously we need to use him, but I don't think it would be too much of a stretch to say he's number 2 on the game. this is crazy. I'm trying to think, but because you get so much defense, so much attack, his numbers are going to be crazy, and you get so much dodge, and you have the revival. So, what kind of situation you would die? It would be very difficult. So let's say you enter the second turn and you don't dodge. You don't have those 77% chance to dodge, and it's the first super attack and he kills you. Then you would revive. If you are obviously below 77%. So yeah, this guy seems crazy. He really seemed crazy. What the hell? Wow. Okay, Dokkan, you are Omatsu. You're the GOAT, man. You are doing great. Okay, so now on to Vegeta. So Vegeta, I have high expectation on Vegeta because at the time I think you remember that he was really a lot below. So LR MUI Goku was head and shoulder better than this guy. Let's see how it has changed. So we have powerful comeback and representative of Universe 7, also a very good team, and Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense 180%. So on this case, Goku raise attack, and he will do the same, but he will be greatly raising defense. Okay, that makes some sense. The rest of the effects are the same as Goku, so really good. So if you get both of those guys in rotation, just imagine how much crit you can give to the all rotation and to next rotation, next turn. Wow. So the passive here, it will be like also from 150% to 200%. You will get keep plus 7 and you will guard. Okay, so it will not be 100% chance to dodge. It's guard. It's not as good obviously, but it's good either way. You will perform an additional attack that has a 77% chance to be a super. Okay, so this is where the different, let me just, so I'm sorry, but maybe that's more interesting to compare them than to compare with the past. So here we got a 77% chance to perform an additional super attack. This is better because here you will perform an additional attack and you have a 77% chance to be a super attack. That would mean that you will have more chance, for example, to proc the additional of the hidden potential because you will get an additional attack and that attack has a 77% chance to be a super. So this is better than, for example, this one. Then you will flat out reduce damage received by 50%. Wow, that's good. So on the first turn you will have damage reduction of 50% and guard. That's crazy. It will not be easy to kill him the first time. Then you will reduce the damage received by an additional 10% within the same turn with each attack received or evade. Wow, that's cool because at the time I think, let me just check, it was with each attack received. So you needed to be hit. So let's say that was counterproductive because obviously being in unit he would have at least 5 dodge, but if you were to give him more dodge, that would be less productive in terms of the increase of damage reduction. So now let's say we give him a lot of dodge. Not only you will have damage reduction of 50%, but each time he will either dodge or receive an attack, you would increase that damage reduction by 10% up to 30. So after dodging or receiving 3 attacks, you would have damage reduction of 80%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Then he has the same mechanic of Goku in terms of keep. This is different. Keep plus 3 up to 10 and attack and defense plus 30%. So here it was just defense. Here it's attack and defense with each attack performed. So once again, we really want that guy. And so if I'm understanding correctly, that would stack up to 120%. So if you do 4 attacks, you would get all of this. Keep plus 10 and attack and defense plus 120% for the rest of the battle. Wow, that's good. Then Same as Goku, you will get plus an additional attack of 77% and perform a critical hit when key is 24, which I reckon that with all those key here and the fact that they will link together, so you will have, I think that it will be pretty easy to get to 24 key. We will try that. And okay, so here it's different. After receiving 5 or more attack, from the next attacking turn onward, revives with 77 HP, but you don't have an HP restriction. So once you receive 5 or more attacks, so at that point you don't want to dodge to get the revival, but you don't need to be at 77% or less. You just die and you will revive once only, obviously with a 77% HP. At that point, or if anyone on the team will revive, you will get key plus 7. So look, just with this and with this, plus this, you are already at 17, 20, 23 key. Okay, that's good. So at that point, from that point, if you get that, you will have key plus 7, attack and defense plus 77%. And if it's you that revive, you will get guard all attacks from the following turns. Wow. Wow. So, my opinion, just reading their passive, I think that Goku is better. It feels to be the best of the two, but they are the both of them are really, really good. Look, this is like best case scenario, really, really, really good. Okay, wow. So now I just wonder what they are going to do next year on 10th anniversary with the 7 anniversary unit. So the tech blue duo, got the duo, and the physical SSJ4 unit. That it will be crazy. They must be crazy. So well done, Dokkan. This is what we need. We need to have those EZA that are crazy. So I expect that most of you guys, because those guys have appeared in a lot of different banners, so most of you should have those guys. Maybe you would have them rainbowed, and just by that, just by entering the anniversary, you get 2 fantastic units. I would say some of those guys, in my opinion, LR MUI Goku must be top 2. Top 3 for sure. Yeah, because who would be top 3? Top 3 would be Orange Piccolo. Is he better than Orange Piccolo? It seems to be. It seems to be better than Orange Piccolo. Now look, okay. What's important is that we get they are top 10 and they are amazing. And they are amazing. They seem to be fun to be used, as I think they were when they arrived. So I'm really, really happy for that. And I hope that you also enjoyed what they are doing. So guys, that was it for this very small video to talk about those 2 EZA. So now that we have seen the details for LR MUI Goku and LR Blue Evolution Int Vegeta, I really think that that's base case scenario. They are really, really cool. I'm really happy about what they give them in their EZA. I really think that this is what we wanted to see for the anniversary. I'm really excited to use them. Let me just remind you that this could be a rotation you could use, for example, on Gamma's team, because they are superhero 200% lead. So you could have, for example, a really cool team where you could use the Gammas that would be floating and giving support on top of everything else. And you could have, for example, you could have this guy next to LR MUI Goku. You could have the unit that also EZA during part 1, the physical Kaioken Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta. You could also be using LRSTR UI Goku, the unit that EZA'd on the countdown of the anniversary. So already you have a fantastic team. You could you could be using also Kaioken STR TUR Goku. which you can obviously, because you will have more than 3 representative of Universe 7 unit on the team. So wow, this team is going to be crazy good. I cannot wait to try that build, that team. I'm really happy. I'm really looking forward to use those guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave like and subscribe to the channel to get more news from not only global, which is my main account, but also in the JP side of the game. And I will see you in the next one.